ever noticed how small babies are? Like, really small. And then they grow really fast. They change, like, their actual size to grow into, like, humans. But they also change shape and proportion. Things are proportioned differently. Things change shape, like your eustachian tube, which connects your inner ear to your sinuses in your nose. In babies, it's pretty flat, which is why they get ear infections all the time. But as we grow up, it tilts down so that drainage doesn't, I don't know what drainage is, but stuff doesn't get in there. It changes shapes. When you go through puberty, your voice changes and your body changes and all these different things change. And it had me thinking about growing pains because sometimes it hurts when we grow. Like you get like cramps in your legs, or just, if you've ever seen like a middle school boy run when like their bodies have grown faster than they've gotten used to, and it's just as awkward, and sometimes they fall, or like their feet go flailing because their feet have gotten bigger than their legs know what to carry, and it can be very weird and awkward and hard, and I think most people can say that they didn't enjoy the actual growing part of growing up. The like points in which you feel the change happening and things are pulling and pushing and changing inside your body. You might like getting taller, you might like being taller. I really enjoy that I'm not the same size that I was when I came into the world in 1990. But the growing part isn't the fun part. And I've been through a season in my life for the past 2 years that just felt crappy. But the cool thing is I'm at this place in my life where I can see that as growth. I know that I would not be where I am today if it hadn't have been for the experiences of the past 2 years. The things that changed in me, the things that caused me to grow, the things that were hard and that hurt, the things that were uncomfortable and didn't feel right, the things that made me trip over myself because it was just an awkward situation or an awkward season. But the thing I know about growth is that you like where you are once you get where you are. Maybe that's not a good sentence, but that's how I feel right now. I was thinking about different pieces of vlogs that I've recorded over the past, year, however long we've been doing this. And it was really interesting to me to think about the pieces that I recorded that felt real to me at the time that I didn't feel like I could share because they were full of growth. And no one wants to talk about the changes happening in their body during puberty. But once you're older, you're glad that those changes did happen. And I couldn't talk about a lot of the things that I was going through, not because I didn't know how to deal with it, but because growing is hard, but growing is good. And so my question for you, Addie Joe, and Joy and Aaron, if you will, how are you growing, or how have you sensed or seen yourself grow over the past few years?